of course, as we all know, it's that time of the year, boys and girls, where all your bills go up, isn't it? I mean, your gas, your electric, who knows, your rent maybe. And now something else is kind of being added into the mix, shall we say, which could leave thousands of people losing their jobs, which is the last thing we need when everything is going up. So what's going on then? Well, apparently, according to this article, it says that 7,700 corner shops and off-licenses will close, with 70,000 jobs axed, thanks to, of course, Keir Starmer's smoking crackdown, a report warns. Now, obviously, yes, I know, before you all jump in the comments and say, well, it was Richie's idea, and yes, obviously, while that may be the case, Keir Starmer's still going through with it when he could have had the chance to say, no, we'll not do that, actually. And yes, I know there'll be loads of campaigners out there saying smoking's bad for you, and whilst admittedly I do not smoke myself, I respect people's rights to do so, if indeed that is what they choose to do. And at the end of the day, that should be up to the individual person rather than the government, and it's things like this the government really should think of, because let's face it, if thousands of people lose their jobs, it'll be more for the benefits queue and less tax money coming in, won't it? But anyway, according to this, a report said that the tobacco and vapes bill, which affects the legal smoking age, could lead to thousands of shops to shut. And the generation sales ban, the GSB, increases the age that the customers can legally buy tobacco 1 year every year until no one will be able to purchase cigarettes. And Keir Starmer and the Health Secretary, Wes Streeting, drew up the proposal, which is in its second reading in the House of Lords later this month. But in a report named The Backbone of the UK, under attack by Dr. Magd Ali, hope we pronounced that right, a professor at the University of Essex, the potentially negative consequences of the ban have been laid out. And like I say, this really does need someone, shall we say, other than Rachel Reeves to have a look over, doesn't it? Hopefully they wouldn't choose Diane Abbott, but we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it, eh? The report said, at a time where the UK needs to empower its private sector to drive recovery, with each new restrictive regulation, like the GSB, does the opposite, adding to the burden on retailers, weakening the economy in ways which may be, quite a wrong word here, irreversible. Which, let's face it, it could do, couldn't it? But what have they all said about it then? Well, let's have a look. A government spokesperson said we are rightly delivering the world-leading tobacco and vapes bill, creating the first smoke-free generation and ending the cycle of addiction and disadvantage. It is absolutely vital, he says, that we support local retailers and get Britain's high streets thriving again, which is why we are producing guidance to support them through these changes. We will protect the smallest businesses from the employer national insurance rise and late payments. Now remember, it does seem, doesn't it, that their way of protecting them is reducing the allowance they have from 90,000 all the way down to 5, which in my opinion surely isn't protecting them at all, eh? But anyway, they go further and they say, we are also protecting retailers and small businesses by providing 40% business rates relief next year and a permanent lower business rate from 2026. Whether they will stick to that, though, with all the other things they seem to have U-turned on, is of course up for debate. And remember that if these 8,000 stores will close, it will apparently mean that around 70,100 staff members will lose their jobs over the next 30 years, apparently, which, let's face it, is not going to be good for anyone at all.